The autism situation is crazy. Can anyone confirm? Can anyone confirm, is the autism situation crazy? Folks, it's me, Critical. The autism situation is crazy. They told me I was really good at matching shapes and colors, and I told them they were a doo-doo diaper head. They were a bunch of shitting dick nipples. It's pretty okay, to be honest. Not that crazy. Oh, thank God. Trump lying again. The autism situation is crazy. Autism tomorrow. Unfortunately, I say that all the time now. How about that? Autism tomorrow. All right, okay. Next up. This happened during last Monday. They tried to bury this story, but don't worry. We have it. I bought $250,000 worth of physical nickels. No, that's not a typo. That's 5 million coins, 55,000 pounds of American metal stacked in boxes from a local bank vault, an asset the government literally can't print anymore. Most people would call it insane, but let me explain the thesis. Each U.S. nickel is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing 5 grams. That means every $1 million in face value equals roughly 100,000 pounds of metal. At current metal spot prices, the melt value of a modern nickel sits around 0.043 to 0.047, depending on commodity fluctuations, or roughly 90 to 95% of face value. That means the U.S. Mint loses money for every coin it produces. They've tried to change the composition for years, but the Congress hasn't approved it yet. So what happens when they finally do? The old real nickels become the last batch of government-issued coins containing significant industrial metal. When that happens, they'll vanish from circulation overnight, just like the 90% silver coins did after '64. Those who held them saw a 10 to 15 times nominal gain over the following decades as melt value outpaced inflation. My $250,000 position, therefore, isn't a trade. It's an asymmetrical bet that the U.S. Mint will eventually debase the coinage again, that metal scarcity and inflation will continue to erode the dollar, and that a bag of nickels will one day be worth more dead than alive. Worst case, I have $250,000 in legal tender coins backed by the full faith and credit of the United States. Best case, the melt value doubles, triples, or gets banned outright, which would make the existing supply finite and far more valuable to collectors and contrarians alike. It's not crypto, it's not stocks, it's not even silver. It's 5 million tiny individual claims on an industrial commodity the government accidentally subsidizes. That's deep value. That's the nickel standard. All I can say about this is, I love that it's a crack addict country now. Someone quote tweeted this and was like, why is everyone acting like they're pulling the copper wire out of their house? That's exactly the type of stink lines I can see off of this post. However, I can't deny this guy is 100% correct. He will, in 50 years, have almost $251,000 in nickels. Show the full 250,000, you coward. That's the other thing. I'm not believing this until I see the 250K. This is $300 in nickels, all right? Where's the rest of them? Anyone saying, wah, 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 it's illegal to melt coins. Who cares? Grow up hair, you sobbing babies. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you're willing to break the law, you can actually make a lot of money a lot faster than this. All right, next up. Okay, we have to talk about this one. It's so fucking good. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Graham Planter, but Graham Planter is one of the candidates for the Maine seat, right? Now, I gotta tell you here, I was already a little suspicious of this guy. He is looking to primary Susan Collins in the in the Maine district. He is 41 years old. Oh, pick up Spencer? Oh, shit. Is Spencer actually asking to pick up? This is a perfect Spencer pickup. Hello, Spencer.
Hello. Hello?
Hey, hello. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
This is political correspondent Spencer, who is reporting live from Washington, D.C.
I am reporting live from Washington, D.C. So the reason why I'm saying to ask you to pick up here is because I have been fucking hearing nonstop about this Graham Plattner guy. When he announced his run for Senate, this Discord server that I'm in was going like absolute insane over Graham Plattner discourse. He's not running to primary Susan Collins. He's running as a Democrat, and he's up against the 78-year-old incumbent governor Janet Mills. And before the Nazi tattoo wasn't even
Are
the
you
first
sure?
thing.
I'm reading it right now. It says he is seeking to unseat. Oh, I see what you mean. In the primary, right? Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, seeking to unseat Susan Collins in the general
You're
election.
right, my B.
I'm not surprised though that you would see a guy with a Nazi tattoo and automatically think, "Oh yeah, that's a Republican."
No. So this guy is super interesting. He's trying to ride the wave of the hypothetical like Democratic candidate who's not afraid to say the R slur, right? Like
Yeah,
he's
I think
trying
he
to
was
be like,
scoped out by like David Hogg
yeah,
and
he's like,
like
I'm not one of those pussy Democrats. I'm like a real guy who stands for real populism, right? And
I'm an oyster man is what he's saying.
yeah,
Which
he's like an oyster farmer or something. Um,
yeah.
so last week, they found a bunch of Reddit posts from him in which he said, "I am a communist and all cops are bastards." And first and foremost, I mean, based. What can I
Okay,
say? But
you are cherry picking the best ones.
oh, hold
He
up,
also
I'm
said
I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
okay.
Honestly, pretty good stuff. And I was like, all right, okay, good. All right, well, you know, he can walk it back a little bit. Then they found some other posts. Um, I guess I would say made some comments that could be interpreted as Nazi as hell. And then
uh,
then
and
he
then the
said
tattoo.
then he
Oh
said
wait.
on a
Oh.
Pod Save interview of all places, under zero pressure, by the way, from the Pod Johns, that he had a Totenkopf tattoo, which is what you see on the right there, which is it's just a Nazi tattoo.
It's just a Nazi tattoo. This man had it for 18 years. He knew about it the entire time. And
He's also like a former Blackwater guy, right?
yeah, like this man's an actual literal mercenary.
So people heard this and they were like, hold up, maybe the epic based populist Democrat isn't as epic and based as we had first imagined. Um
A surprising number of people I'm seeing are sticking with him, which is
I
scary.
think we probably call it at this point, folks. I get the impulse. I think we probably call it at this point. Oh my god. I
Thing
do
is,
like Nazi on
the
Nazi
thing is
violence here.
his main opponent in the Democratic primary right now is current incumbent Governor Janet Mills, who is 78 years old. You would think that there'd be a better option right now between a 78-year-old woman and a guy with a Nazi tattoo.
Okay, listen, do we know he's a Nazi? I don't think we can say that for sure. He just has a Nazi tattoo, okay?
The best case scenario is that he is the dumbest man who ever lived and should not be given a position of power. The worst case scenario is he is a Nazi and should not be given a position of power.
Well, dumbest man who ever lived is like kind of par for the course at this point, right?
Yes.
Well, don't worry though. After he revealed this, he was like, "You know what? I saw that people were like upset about it. I am not a secret Nazi. I did get a cover up." And so he got this cover up in the wake of the wake of the discussion about it, and I got to say this is a really bad tattoo.
It looks really clean for a very recent cover up, right?
Well, when you first get a tattoo, they look clean, and then they heal kind of messy, and then
Oh,
they go
okay,
back.
okay.
It's like some kind
It
of fox or something.
it looks like an Okami like no, it probably isn't an Okami reference, but that's just what it reads as to
That would
me.
be so funny if he was like, "I like video games." I do like
But the fact
he
that
was like, "Listen, we got the Totenkopf when it was me and a bunch of Marine buddies, and we got it. We didn't know the symbolism." And I'm like, whoever was inking it on you knew the symbolism. And let me tell you, they thought they were in good company.
but then you kept it for 18 years and you knew that it was a Totenkopf.
It's
You were
awesome,
telling
dude.
people, "Oh, hey, this is my Totenkopf."
You
Like,
should just
come
like,
on,
okay,
dude.
am I crazy? Couldn't he just have not said that and then gotten the cover up? And then they're like, "Why does that look fresh?" And he's like, "I had to cover up an old tattoo from my military days that I don't feel like anymore." You know, you don't have to say
He
I was
could
a Nazi.
have.
Like There's so many. Like, why would you tell the pod save guys I have a Nazi tattoo?
I don't know. Maybe he is just that stupid.
Oh man, good stuff.
All right. Is that all that we have to say about this man?
I think so. I don't really have anything else to say about this shit.
All right. Thanks for having me on. I'll hold you to Friday, you said?
Yeah, yes. I will send you a DM, but I think that works.
Okay, awesome.
All
All
right,
right, bye, chat.
Woo. Awesome. Thank you, Graham Plattner. Thank you, Spencer. What a nice young man. I love this picture. It's just him. It's so good. Oh man. Okay. All right. Next up. Zoran Mamdani, Oppo research. Several kindergarten classmates recall that Mamdani often sang lyrics threatening violence against Barney the dinosaur, a figure many in the Jewish community regard as a hero. Graham Plattner, Oppo research. Well, guess who just got kicked out of Starbucks for, you guessed it, being white? He should have gotten "This is evil" inked in a small font below it. That's true. Okay, next up. All right. We move on from the historic Nazis to the present Nazis, ICE. So, for those of you that don't know, ICE is under a monumental recruitment drive. Here's what they did. They destroyed all of the jobs in America so no one could get one. And now there's one place hiring. ICE is the number one employer of oafs at the moment. If you're an oaf, run. Don't walk to your local ICE facility to become a deportation officer. Now, they will only schedule you for deportations that occur downhill, so they can roll you down there. Anyway, this came out, and it's just fucking awesome. ICE expects non-law enforcement officer recruits to do 15 push-ups, 32 sit-ups, and run 1.5 miles in 14 minutes? Jesus Christ, Usain Bolt! Slow down there! I didn't know I had to be Superman to do this. A third are failing the test, posing a major challenge to the agency's efforts to scale up. An email from ICE headquarters to the agency's top officials lamented a considerable amount of athletically allergic candidates had been showing up to the academy who had misrepresented their physical condition on application forms. They all seem to have written, "I could have gone pro if I didn't tear my ACL." That's so funny, dude. I love it. The admin realizing their Aryan super soldiers are just a bunch of overweight wannabe goons who peaked junior year of high school. I used to be able to run a 6-minute mile. I can fucking still do it. Sure, I haven't gotten my ass up from my desk at the car dealership for 15 years. Oh, man. Are we going to get the next Popo rap from ICE agents? You have to be able to perform the Popo rap without getting winded. That's the next one. And almost 3/4 of them are failing it. Popo rap. They don't have the makings of the varsity athlete. Exactly. Oh my god. Here come the Popo rap. You know what? Actually, it would be fun to do the ICE challenge. Be like, if you are out of shape over the next 5 days, let's see if we can't do 15 push-ups, 32 sit-ups, and a 14-minute mile and a half. I think you can walk a mile and a half in 14 minutes. I remember doing the mile in gym class in high school and being shocked at how long it took. I was like, oh my god, these people who are running are really crazy. But I remember the slowest people in our class did a mile in like 13 minutes. So really, how bad could it have been? You can jog a 14-minute mile. All right, next up. Okay, this one is too fucking funny. Oh, we talked about this a little bit on Will of the Council, but I want to reiterate it here. AWS outage this last week. It caused almost everything to go down, including the bed that's connected to AI. If you guys remember the bed that's connected to AI, we are returning to the bed that's connected to AI. So this bed, 8 Sleep, is connected to AI, and it uses AI to give you an optimal sleeping experience, optimizing both the temperature and the hardness of the bed, and it's just Sleep Number. It's Sleep Number, but ChatGPT runs it for you. But during the AWS outage, a bunch of people got sandwiched in their beds because it went to an incline. It went to 10,000 degrees. It got too hot, too cold. It started leaking because, of course, it was offline, and it does not have an offline mode. So this person shows up and says not only does it not have an offline mode, apparently it is sending 16 gigabytes a month of data. We are downloading roughly 1 Halo 3 per night. Can you not do any local computation of get hot or get cold? Can you just repeat the previous night's setting? And it's a $200 a year subscription. That's so funny, dude. Is the bed crypto mining? We have to ask ourselves, is the bed mining crypto? Oh my God. You have to jailbreak the bed to use a local server. Taking the bed to like a mattress warehouse and they're like, no, this will void your warranty. Oh my God. Too funny. All right, next up. Talk about Hood Genius. All right, so for those of you that don't know, the government's shut down, but all of the executive branch agencies are still posting on Twitter, which does prove the thesis that it's a bunch of 14-year-old groypers doing it for the love of the game. And I'm sorry, I mean, maybe they should actually get groypers because these kids can't meme. They just can't do it. This one's good. How it feels to be a criminal legal alien who evaded deportation during the Biden administration when the Border Patrol rolls up to the sanctuary city. Blah, 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 blah. Too many words. Too many words. Holy moly. You know, we get the funny picture where the, you know, rabbit is tapping the clock. Hood Genius goes, this not banging, little bro. 300,000 on this. All week. Hood Genius has been fucking annihilating executive agencies. It's crazy. Like, multiple government agencies are quote tweeting and beefing with Twitter user Hood Genius. Holy moly. This is a guy from like Buck's Twitter who was like, you know what? I'm going to beef with these people. Posted something in response to one of their dog shit AI memes. And they went, a leading Democrat is calling us a misinformation peddler. And he's like, leading Democrat, Hood Genius. Let's go. Oh my God. Lend me some hockey, Vice President. This is Hood Genius we're up against. I just don't know what to tell you, man. It's a soy-occupied government. How many times can we say soy-occupied government when they are beefing with NBA Twitter? What can you possibly say? Oh my God. And losing! And losing! You know, say what you will about George W. Bush. He would have called Dick Cheney and they would have sent a missile, a nuclear weapon directly aimed at Hood Genius's house. They would have started executing members of the Bucks by now. These people are losing epic meme wars. Oh, man. NBA Twitter not to be trifled with. Apparently, dude. Apparently. All right, next up. Well, would you believe that the CPB is not the only person using AI? Andrew Cuomo is running the funniest campaign in modern memory. Early voting has begun for the New York mayoral election. Mamdani is way out in front, but of course, anything could happen. Behind him is Andrew Cuomo and Curtis Sliwa, who has kind of made a name for himself. Cuomo is running the funniest campaign in modern memory. It's the kind of campaign that, like, Kamala Harris dreams about. He's doing so little at any time, talking nothing about issues that affect New Yorkers, and almost exclusively focusing on how evil and bad Zoran is, but doesn't have any money left because half the billionaires were like, okay, we're just resigned to the Zoran mayoralty. So he has outsourced his ads to AI. Look at this fucking thing.
Hello, it's me, de Blasio. You know, New York City's least favorite mayor. Today, I want to introduce you to my mini-me Mamdani. Hiya! If you thought my policies were evil, you're gonna freaking hate this. Sure will, boss!
Okay, so a lot going on here. First off, that is not what mini-me sounds like. Second off, who is this playing for? The last Austin Powers movie came out in like 2003. Third off, obviously, it looks like shit. It looks and sounds like shit. It's bad. It is a real person doing the voices, but the AI animation, and it just looks so awful. It just looks really bad. I don't know what to say other than, oh man. I love the perspective here. It just looks great. Global domination plan phase 1. What map is this behind him, by the way? Good stuff. Good stuff. This video is an AI parody. It is? Here's Foxy. This looks like shit, dog. Of course, there's Andrew Cuomo, who's now running what might be the most pathetic campaign in American history right after his primary loss. Oh my God. Rough stuff. And he's doing this like every day. There's so many AI Andrew Cuomo ads. I'm scrolling down now. They told him to stop doing them. Whoever's running this account does post a lot, I will be honest. But there's so many AI ads. Also, I guess we can do this while we're here. Eric Adams, here's a quote from him. Andrew Cuomo is a snake and a liar, has now endorsed Andrew Cuomo. That's right. Nothing could help this man get closer to the mayoralty than the guy that was not allowed to seek a second term because he did so much corruption, saying that he loves it. Also talking about Hassan a lot. Yeah, on stage, do you denounce Hassan Piker? Holy shit. Yes, I denounce all streamers and YouTubers, obviously. Did you see this one that got deleted? All right, hit me up. What are we fucking with? This one's awesome.
Want you to believe he's an inexperienced radical whose policies will make New York City more dangerous. But what do his actual supporters think?
This one is I don't know if I can even play this. I think I have to. Yeah, okay.
Mom Donnie isn't crazy.
He's just trying to even the playing field.
You know, give everyone a fair shot. Sure, he said multiple times we need to defund the police, but that was just a metaphor.
And yes, he did say crime is a social construct, but that was also a metaphor.
His main backer, the Democratic Socialists' ideas are common sense.
Good line read for AI, by the way.
Such as
Decriminalizing misdemeanors, like shoplifting.
third-degree assault.
I love it. He has to put on the Palestine scarf before he does the shoplifting.
Third-degree assault.
Okay. God. That's right, I'm a wife beater.
Trespassing.
That's right, I'm trespassing.
Prostitution.
That's right, I'm a pimp. You know what? I didn't actually think that guy was a pimp. Oh, and here's all the women that he's prostituting.
And drunk driving.
And this old granny is
With
drinking
plans
Henny
to
straight out of the bottle.
Decriminalize all drugs. Ma'am Donnie will be a job creator for drug dealers.
That one's great because it's like, you would expect a normal person to be like, he'll be a job creator for drug dealers, but the AI can't do that. So he will be a job creator for drug dealers.
Instead of helping us homeless get
That is not what that man sounds like. I'm sorry.
instead of helping us homeless get off the streets and into
Instead of helping us homeless get off the streets,
the mental health facilities we need, he wants to give us safe injection sites to do crack.
okay, I hate to be like this. You're probably not injecting crack, okay? What do you mean safe injection sites to do crack? Don't you do heroin at safe injection sites, right? You don't know anything about crack.
And let us sleep in subway carts.
These are actual policies Mom Donnie and the DSA want to implement on day one.
You got to start running, man.
When a woman's being domestically abused, she finally won't have to deal with some pesky cop to arrest the abuser, but now a social worker to help, kumbaya the situation.
Kumbaya the situation. Oh my God.
Breathe
gonna
in, breathe out.
Mom Donnie is finally lowering jail sentences. Guilty! But Mom Donnie says you're free to go.
Who cares
Looks good to me. Ship it.
if legalizing prostitution statistically leads to an increase for sex trafficking of women and young girls by 70%?
You can't have safety without equality.
For unlawful abiding citizens like us, globalize the Intifada.
Close.
I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal.
I'm a criminal.
Yep. I'm a criminal. For Zoran. For Zoran Mom Donnie.
Man, that lock evaporated.
I didn't have a real job until I was 30, but sure, give me the keys to the city. What's the worst that can happen?
Dude, it's crazy.
Paid for by Cuomo for NYC.
One of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. It's so awesome. I honestly, keep it up. Whoever's telling you to delete these, you got to shut them up. Keep them up forever. Fuck me, dude. So, like, that's got to be illegal, right? I imagine that's why they deleted it, but holy shit. Why did the AI make Zoran white? I don't know, man. Is it like legal for him to use Mamdani's voice and face? The Cuomo campaign is speedrunning what is and is not illegal. Last week, we don't have it for this week, but last week they had a guy pretending to be a canvasser for Zoran who was like, he wants to make all crime legal. Will you sign this petition? They were like, oh, I don't know about that. It was like, okay, so that's a crime. Please don't film yourself doing crime. Holy shit. They're speedrunning every crime possible. Maybe that's why he did all of the sexual assault and the elderly murder. He didn't know it was illegal. All right, next up. Okay, so this is actually not the funniest election going on right now. The lieutenant governor of Virginia, they are deciding between John Reed or Ghazala Hashmi. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, let's see if they debate. Well, Ghazala has not agreed to a debate with John Reed. So why is she invisible? Well, if you check the little lines down here, it says, Hashmi has declined debates and will be represented by artificial intelligence. So John Reed uploaded this video to his channel.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us on this unique occasion for an exchange of ideas between the two candidates running to be the next Lieutenant Governor of Virginia. First, the Republican candidate, Mr. John Reed. Welcome, Mr. Reed. Next, the Democrat candidate, State Senator Ghazala Hashmi. Senator Hashmi, are you there?
Good to be here. Thanks so much.
Okay. First, let's get to opening statements, starting with Senator Hashmi.
It's like a Tim and Eric sketch, man. I fucking love it. Senator Hashmi, what are you doing? Senator Hashmi, no! Falls backward with a boulder on a glass bridge, collapsing it and sending everyone down a ravine. Holy shit. Let me see. Do they have other clips from it? Wait, it reminds me of a Tim and Eric bit. It looks exactly like a Tim and Eric bit. That's so good, dude. It's like an albino black sheep flash from 2005. It's great, man. Oh, God. Did they program her to say that, or did she decide to say it herself? What if she says a slur? You have to ask. Oh, man. Okay, next up. Now, if you think the mayoral election in New York City is good for this nation, I have bad news for you. It comes with consequences, you liberal communists. Here we go. This comes from friend of the pod, George Santos. Sadly, it seems my family and I will be departing the city I've called home my entire life. New York City will become a very dangerous place to live in if we elect Mayor Mamdani, and that is a risk I am unwilling to take now that I want to start growing my family. I do like all the comments are like, well, you're a criminal, so that's good. Personally, I believe in second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth chances, so I do want George Santos to remain in New York City. But hey, George, if you want to come live with me, you're more than welcome. Invite him to your house. He can stay on the cuck couch. That's true. Bounce on my boy's dick to this, etc. Why does Commenticate have a blue check? You freak. Oh, 204K. It's very possible that it was foisted on him. All right, next up. This one is so good. A third of Generation Z does not exist due to abortion. Does anyone remember the last time these images were popular? It really was like 2018 that these were popular. The time is a flat circle gang, proven right once again. But here we go. Aborted GF. Sorry I couldn't be there for you, Anon. My mom had other plans. You're not eating healthy, and you look so sad. I could have cooked you a hot meal. Hey, we were born on the same day. We're like twins. Would have liked to have a lot of kids with you. I'll be praying for you. It's awesome, by the way, that they're like, here's my ideal girlfriend. She'd cook and clean for me, and she's like my twin sister. You know, let's talk a little bit about to Dr. Freud about this one. Aborted sister. I'm sure mommy had a reason. Did I do something bad to her? I wish I could hug you. It's so cold. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you. I'll pray for you in heaven. It's cold in heaven. I wanted to play and grow up with you. I love you, brother. Aborted older brother. I'd have protected you. I'd have loved to take you fishing, little brother. You really should date that girl. Tell mom I love her. Those bullies will eventually let go. I do like the one that's aborted older brother, and the text is like, give me the fucking controller. You don't know what you're doing. God, you're so annoying. It's like, and then aborted daughter. Hi, mommy, I miss you. Is that my new daddy? I picked this clump of chrysanthemums. That one is my favorite. Clump of chrysanthemums is like, I said that for weeks after this came out. These parties look fun. I want to have an important job like mommy one day. I want to be named Danny or Hermione. Cool. It's good. It's good. KKK chrysanthemums. Oh my god. Let me see if I can find some of the old aborted older ex. I thought that I posted one back in the day. Aborted line cook. Oh, let's go. I'd go smoke in the alley if I existed. As someone whose innermost friend group is like 3 out of 7 line cooks, I love them. But if you asked any of them if they would have preferred being aborted, they would say yes. Aborted line cook voice. This fucking rules. Oh my god. I can't believe the Zoomers found aborted GF. It's so good. Let me see if I can find some of the edits. This one is so good. Same period. They aborted my girlfriend. I can't stop thinking that the woman who would have fallen in love with me was aborted in this timeline, and that's why I'm alone. In another alternate timeline, her mother didn't abort her, and she grew up to fall in love with me. I must be very happy there, but here I'm a failure. Without a doubt, my aborted girlfriend would have loved me, and I wouldn't be so sad. Good. Great. Awesome. I don't know. How many times are we going to run around in this exact circle over and over again? I picked a clump of chrysanthemums. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to study hard and become a doctor just so I can abort his next girlfriend. Good. That's good. All right, next up. She's wearing an Immigrants Make America Great crop top today. Why live, really? What's the point? Sorry, Chud. Woke gets the girl. What can we say, folks? True. You don't live in that timeline? In this timeline, the woke gets the girl. Next up. Okay. Park Bomb of 2NE1 has reportedly sued YG Entertainment for a demure amount of 10020003004005007001000346427 trillion won. Yeah. Honestly, I hope she wins. Like, what happens if she wins? Then she beats Stake 15. How much is that in dollars? Well, okay. South Korean to won US dollars. Oh, it's about $4.5 quadrillion. Okay. I mean, I think she could win. That's more money than actually exists. Yeah, maybe to you, broke bitch. All right, next up. This one's so good. Okay, now, folks, if you need a little bit of information about how the American economy is doing, let's watch this news report together.
And last but not least, one trend in True Brand is making a big comeback as consumers tighten their wallets. And here it is, Hamburger Helper. The mix of mac and cheese and ground beef is seeing a surge in sales. And last but not least, one trend.
Okay, so first off, let's listen to this again. She tries to say tried and true, but she says trend and true.
And last but not least, one trend and True Brand is making a big comeback as consumers tighten their wallets.
And now listen to the other anchor who goes, when she describes Hamburger Helper.
Here it is, Hamburger Helper. The mix of mac and cheese and ground beef is seeing a surge.
Okay. I'm going to say something here that might get some of the liberals in chat a little upset at me. I like Hamburger Helper a great deal. I really do like Hamburger Helper. It got me through some really tough times when I was living in New York City. A pound of Chuck was $2, and Hamburger Helper was like $1.50, and that was 2 meals. Like that was helped me when I was growing up. We had this pretty frequently, especially during the 2008 recession. It's not bad. I will tell you right now, if you're going cheeseburger, you're already making mistakes, though. The correct one is the stroganoff is quite good. I know all the Hamburger Helper tricks. If you put a little parsley in it, you put maybe a little bit of thyme or oregano in it, then there's color to it. Put some chives on it. There's some color to it. The lasagna one is the best. You know, I've never had the lasagna one. But no, these are Hamburger Helper. I will tell you, this is not a food for people who are doing well. I will admit that. I will admit that. And it is pretty fucking horrifying to see it making a comeback. Recession indicator? ? We may already be there, buddy. It's human dog food. Okay, shut up. No, it's not. You have to cook it. It's cooked. It's human wet dog food. Do you guys remember the Hamburger Helper mixtape? Feed the Streets, Watch the Stove. This came out when Watch the Throne was big. This was so weird. It's just a great, way better than the crap we hear in today's world.
They really try to talk about this beef, man. Talking about this beef like we ain't been in the game for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? We ain't been doing it like we got the formula, the secret recipe. You know what I'm saying? I can't even begin to understand. When's that gonna be done, man? Hold up. I've been in the kitchen, whipping. I've been chefing, mix it with my left hand. Water whipping and I'm stirring. Y'all want beef and I'ma serve it. Water whipping and I'm stirring. Y'all want beef and I'ma serve it. I stir it.
I'll be honest with you. It's not bad. it could be a lot worse. You know. And this was when, you know, Fetty Wap was doing fucking. I'm chefing up crack. I'm water whipping, and they were like, "What if it was about Hamburger Helper?"
I stir it. I hit the pot with a spatula. I mix it, I whip it so good you would think I'm a natural. Water whipping and I'm stirring. Y'all want beef and I'ma serve it.
It is not bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty fun when this came out. All right, next up. Okay, let's talk about CS:GO. So, CS:GO traders are killing themselves. All right, so for those of you that don't know, Counter-Strike Global Offensive has within its skin trading infrastructure an economy bigger than that of the United States. So I don't have like all of the details on this one. My understanding is they made an update to CS:GO that changed the mechanism by which rare knives and gloves can be acquired. Previously, there was like a chance on a drop. Now you can convert some number of lower level stuff to a potential higher level stuff. You can trade up. Exactly. Yeah. This caused people to lose legitimately hundreds of millions of dollars in an instant. And it's absolutely nutty because so many people have like a series of knives and gloves in CS:GO that translates to a real life amount of money. This update was pushed without notifying anybody. And a lot of people make their living doing these openings and playing the CS:GO knife stock market, which is the funniest thing I've ever heard, by the way. So as of earlier this week, Everything's down like half. I read some news articles that were like, it's actually not that bad if you're a high volume trader because, yes, there's going to be more of these knives, which means like, you know, the supply will go up. But it also is not going to be so much more that it's going to crash anything. What the market's reacting to now is just the implied lack of scarcity, but once the reality sets in, they'll go back up. Regardless, it's the funniest shit ever. It's like so fucking funny. So, you know, I would say buy the dip. $50 knives on the market for the first time since 2017. Rip the investors, but for the average player, this was a generational update. I really don't know how to tell you people, if you're not into CSGO, that this happens, but there are people whose entire Twitch channel and entire, usually Kick, presence is rolling a CSGO lotto all day to find crazy skins. Isn't that unbelievable? It'd be like, yeah, what's your job? I play on the Goldenrod Casino all day. I hop into the radio tower in Goldenrod City. I walk next door, I go to the casino, and I play pokey slots all day. It's crazy, man. All right, next up. 6'7", 6'1", 6'1", 41. I love joking around with you guys. This is me. This is Will the Council right here also. All right, next up. This is so true. This fucking whips ass. I love this kid.
If I were a black skin, is that cultural appropriation? Bro. Max, why are you wearing Captain America so much? Well, it's because there's no Trump skin. You know, they should have never allowed this Tesla Cybertruck collaboration. Ick. I'm gonna go and pickaxe that convenience store as a show of my resistance to capitalism. I love this drill. Drill, baby, drill! I swear the lake at Tilted is rising. We're doomed. It's a lake in a video game. Get in the car, a storm's closing in. I told you climate change was real. Oh my gosh.
This kid fucking whips ass. Honestly, he should be the new guy at Turning Point USA. Putting this video in the note. Come on. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. So if you've missed it this week, we are, first off, Trump not looking great. Dude, he looks fucking red as shit. Look at this. So his total focus right now is on, he's demolishing part of the White House to make a nice-ass ballroom for $350 million. The government has been shut down for a month now. Food stamps and SNAP are ending next week, and they refuse to use the emergency budget to fund them. So a bunch of people are going to be starving, and he's like, we're going to make a nice-ass ballroom. Folks, Isaac, a great follow, has been killing it on these GIFs. Holy fucking shit. The American National Suicide. Oh, man. Century of Humiliation speedrun go. I mean, we're getting there. We are getting there. Unemployed-a-thon still going. All right, next up. Awesome. Are we dead ass? Searching for a therapist and specifically filtering out white women. So I hear we're using ChatGPT for therapy now? Let's get real. Although other people may have made you feel like your problems are artificial or your feelings are fake, my job is to assure you they're not. The therapist baddie. Are we going to the therapist baddie? Oh, you have to go to Chicago, though. Can I say something without everybody getting mad? No. ChatGPT would have been more intelligent and clever, but she just spelled it wrong. GBT. I did the GBT exercises and my life got so much better. This is my story, but it could be yours too. Next up. All right, more AI. AI games are going to be amazing. Sound on. This is fucking unbelievable, dude. First off, looks great already. Whoa! Okay. Uptown. Uptoon. And now we're on the subway. Going up. Oh, okay. Left behind a ladder. Actually, that's a step ladder. And okay, all right, we're now on the train. Canole Street. Now on the train. Okay, we are now on a different part of it. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is nauseating. A drone has made it into the sphere. We are now going to follow the drone, and now we are on a roof. We shoot this guy. He doesn't react because, of course, he doesn't. We shoot the two air conditioners on top of each other. Okay, a trash can has materialized. Walk in here. This is what it feels like to do something in a dream. Non-Euclidean public transit. Oh, and the car is actually a transformer. And we are now shooting the car. And it's causing the fire escape to extinguish. And we now have an AK. And we are... What the fuck was that? Okay, there's now a helicopter.
They've got a chopper on us. Find some cover now.
They got a chopper on us. Looks good to me. Honestly, I think AI games are going to be crazy. Don't worry, there's a part 2. Okay, this is like some sort of dream world, right? Okay, and just not even react. Okay, and we're walking on nothing. And okay, and now we're underwater, and we're back up. And we're in a bank vault. And we're looking at the bank vault. And what the fuck? This is just nothing, man. This just looks like shit. It's just stuff. It's just stuff happening for no reason. We've reached the top of the ladder. Hard cut to, I guess, grunting really hard. I don't know. All I have to say is, I think that AI will outpace human gaming really soon. I'll be making this public soon. That's okay, actually. You can keep it to yourself. I don't think we need it. All right, next up. Multiple universes come out of Mahavishnu with every breath. Taking 6 days to create one universe feels like a skill issue to me. They're power scaling God on Indian twit. Do you think Mahavishnu could beat the God of Abraham? Fuck him up, Mahavishnu. Feats? Absolved all of humanity of sin? What do you mean? Low diffed by Vsauce Starfrost? It's crazy. I will say it is funny to do this, because this is what happened. Historically, a lot of obviously a lot of people were converted to another religion by force, you know, like gun to the head conversion. But a lot of historical battles are between people who, you know, prayed to different gods. And then the losers were like, shit, we got to get in with their god. They're just like, obviously, but like their god favors them more than our god favors us. We don't want to be praying to no shit tier god. Though they were power scaling a little bit, you know, it's pretty, honestly, you know what? If you're watching this on YouTube, sound off in the comments. Who is the most powerful god figure? Is it Mahavishnu? Multiple universes every breath is crazy, right? Low tier gods? Wait a minute. Say that again. All right, next up. The White House has revamped its website to defend the destruction of the East Wing. So this is the proposed change. They've done it the exact way you'd expect. Bill Clinton scandal. Muslim Brotherhood visit. Tennis pavilion. Cocaine discovered. Trans Day of Visibility. Cool, man. By the way, I hate to be like this. Cocaine discovered is not that big of a deal, right? Cocaine, what are you talking about? There's cocaine in every room of the White. Why do you think they call it the White House? Cocaine discovered. Sorry that we have dedicated a space on the major events timeline to a cool day some guy had. They make him look cool as fuck. Oh man. Who do they think, who thinks this is an effective strategy? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I miss Hunter's cock posting. Dude, this picture of Hunter's cock is crazy. It's super veiny and you can see his balls. Is this helpful in some way? All right, next up. Okay, this one's awesome. This is a classic Twitter user. So, second season of Adventure Time Fiona and Cake is coming out. So, for those of you, first off, I don't know how there's going to be a second season. Wasn't the first season pretty wrapped up? So, for those of you that don't know, Fiona and Cake is a... God, I don't even know how to explain it. In the show Adventure Time, the character Ice King writes a fan fiction of Finn and Jake, but they're women. And he reads it to them in one episode that just plays around with the concept, and it's funny. But people really liked it, so they did one or two additional ones. And then after Adventure Time ended, they were like, you know what? Let's make a series that's just them. And the lore is going to be, there's like Ice King has manifested this somehow. Oh, hello. Oh, yes, of course. They're Better Call Saul. It's an AU. It's actually not an AU, right? This is main canon. Me personally, it wasn't for me. I think I just sort of aged out of Adventure Time at some point, but I love this quote tweet. Reminder. Adventure Time started out as the young man's fantasy show, the literal dynamic of a boy and his dog, etc. in the early seasons. And by the end, it was turned into a product made for and by 30-something lesbians with contempt for the main character and premise. So a couple of things here. Firstly, there is no contempt for the main character or the premise in this show. It is, to a fault, totally devoted to Adventure Time as a concept. Secondly, the reason it's for 30-somethings is because all the fucking people who watched Adventure Time are 30 now. And thirdly, it was a boy and his dog for like 11 episodes, maybe. Come on, be reasonable. Honestly, I don't know. Like, it's crazy to be like, this is a show that grew with its audience, and he's like, no, I want to be 12 forever. I want to be 12 forever. A lot of those lesbians actually used to be boys with dogs, and some of the lesbians are the dogs. Age Play Pog. If the world was ending, I'd want to watch Adventure Time Season 1 with you. I cry when they're mean to BMO. All right, next up. Spirit Halloween Exposed. Monsters, Halos. I want to dedicate today's video to the chubby dove, to the obese fat men who get paid by the majority of the gay community, the fat phobia in the gay community. Honestly, this made me seek out this video. It does not disappoint. Run. Don't walk to the Spirit Halloween Exposed Creatures Monsters Chubby Dove video. All right, my parents want to watch Monday Night Football, so I have to turn on the YouTube TV. The Chiefs are playing the Commies today. They don't want to miss that. I could have set up multi-view for the Dodgers game, but I didn't want to because I know that's going to confuse them. All right, next up. Okay. This one got deleted. They posted a fucking Little Dark Age edit. I mean, what do you want to say? This soy-occupied government, man. They posted an epic Little Dark Age. Policemen swear to God will deport all brown people. Oh my God. I don't know, man. I said it before, I'll say it again. Now that Canada isn't buying our soybeans, it's got to go somewhere. Don't worry. Soy-occupied government will make a return later on. For now, let's go here. I'm not trying to be biased, but I noticed that wild animals are increasingly hanging out with whites, as if they are sensing that once whites are replaced, no one will care for them, play music for them, write books about them, make documentaries, take care of wild lands. First off, don't put that caption above this video. This video is so cute. Did you see that foxes are self-selecting to be domesticated? Why wouldn't they be? They saw how good it worked for dogs. I read that article that was like dogs actually self-domesticated because they love snacks. Foxes are probably like, oh, Snacks? I didn't know there were snacks. The day is coming when we will live with foxes. It may not happen in my lifetime, but it will happen someday. Here's what I'm saying. Firstly, why can't you just look at this fucking video and appreciate how stinking cute this is? Playing a song and an animal comes to listen to you. Look how lovely that is. He sits down like he's listening to a concert. Aesop awe fable. Exactly. It's so sweet. You probably made that animal's day too. And secondly, I hate to be like this. Do you think white people are the stewards of the environment? I don't know. You can't have it both ways. You can't be like, white people built this society. They created massive monuments of concrete and steel. And it's like, but we also loved nature. Come on. Own your shit. Like, there were a group of people that were totally, like, animal-centric. The indigenous people in America, we killed them all. We killed them all. Come on. How many times have you heard a white person be like, yeah, I'm with PETA, people eating tasty animals? Come on. And then finally, animals don't care if you write books about them. You fucking 50 billion cows in a slaughterhouse, and one of them's like, you know, they made a movie called Franz. It's about a bull. And they're like, oh, that's kind of nice, actually. They can't read. Have you asked them? Yes. All right, next up. I need the tung 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 sahur weed. I will not be taking it, but I need it. If you get the tung 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 sahur raid or weed, you are like, this has to kill you when you take it, right? Extreme strong. Brain rot corp. Good. That is poison. Well, you know. And I'm sorry, your son, he died. He OD'd on tung 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 sahur. He mixed it with tralalero tralala. Next up. Okay, this is final form soy occupied government. So, GameStop declares the console wars over. This is a cute post. Whereas for the past 2 decades, the global gaming community has been engaged in the petty conflict known as console wars, whereas the conflict originated in the aughts with the release of Halo as an Xbox exclusive, and Halo is finally coming to PlayStation with cross-platform play, we hereby declare the official cessation of the console wars. All claims to exclusivity are hereby dissolved. Yeah, tell Nintendo that. They're not signing this fucking document. But the White House quote tweets, power to the players with President Trump in a fucking epic Halo suit with the epic Halo weapon. And of course, it's piss tinted because God forbid they pay someone to draw this. I'm sorry, this is total Gamergate victory, right? They now control the government. Oh my God. His fat ass is not fitting in the Mjolnir armor. I mean, yeah. Count the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, well, we'll just have to shave about 10 of them off. GameStop went in too. Wait, GameStop responded to this? Why? Okay. This is like the funnier version of this post. Glad to have you aboard the Lolita Express again, Master Chief. Oh, man. Whatever. All right, next up. But don't worry. Change is coming to
whatever
the
his name
occupied
was.
Government. The last line of defense is 65-year-old boomer women. By the way, if you have not talked to a 65-year-old lib boomer woman, I really would recommend it. They are ready to start the Cultural Revolution tomorrow. They will clean out the coastal cities. All right, Twitter libs are the moderate view. Wait until you meet a wine mom. All right, so this is Caitlin Bennett, who, if you're unfamiliar, shit her pants at a party.
Whatever his name was.
Charlie Kirk, ma'am?
Yeah, him is horrible. Horrible.
Charlie Kirk is horrible?
Yes, I'm glad he's not here.
You're glad
First off, holy shit, just full-throated on camera saying that shit.
He's dead?
Yes.
Why would you say something like that, ma'am?
Because he was horrible on the campuses, the college campuses. Horrible person.
You know what? I do the exact same thing.
Well,
would you be glad if I would die?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But wait, what if I told you there's a better part of this video?
I'd have to think about it.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Your friend just said she'd be happy if I died.
I think we need...
Your friend just said she'd be happy if I died. Honestly, beast mode, 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 beast mode. I do like it took her a second to be like, oh my god.
If I died.
I think we need to...
Too good. Holy shit. Oh my god. Ultra Instinct Beast Mode. The wine moms will be the ones to ascend to the highest throne of power in American democracy. If someone told me to kill myself and laughed, I would simply not release the video. Why you laughing, wine mom? I'm watching your stream. All right, next up. On the topic of Charlie Kirk, I know what you're thinking. What is how will America heal from Charlie Kirk? Well, here's how. With a crypto rug pull. A pro-MAGA website that urged supporters to fund a database unmasking Charlie Kirk critics took tens of thousands in crypto, then vanished infuriating donors. So, for those of you that don't remember, in the wake of Charlie Kirk's assassination, there was a site that people could submit anonymous tips for, like, here are the people who said mean things about him after he died. And in the tiny in the bottom, it was like, this is paid for by a crypto org with the intention of eventually launching a coin. And they left. They just, man. This is like the 57th MAGA crypto rug pull this year. What is even left to steal from these people? I guess. But would you believe that this is not our final Charlie Kirk piece of news? It comes from Candace Owens, who says Charlie Kirk came to her in a dream and said he was betrayed.
Like I just said, had a vivid dream this weekend, and Charlie came to me and he told me that he was betrayed. And so for me, you don't have to believe that, but I do believe that. And it was the immediate sense I got, actually. And I don't know who exactly it is that betrayed him, but I also felt in the dream that it is soon going to be revealed, that it's actually inevitable that it is going to be revealed, that there is nothing and no one that is going to stop the truth from coming out, and it is going to have international consequences.
Who is Charlie Kirk's Judas Iscariot? She's trying to imply it's Israel, right? That Israel did it? Santos? It could be Santos. Wait, where was Santos? All right, this is a weird one. We have to do this one. So, have you guys seen these? This guy pumps out hundreds of shorts that use the same footage of them staring into the camera while they insert a tweet on top. And it works somehow. 46 million views on this. On a 260 subscriber account. This is not the only person doing it. It's an entire genre of 38 million views. In Mission Impossible Fallout, Henry Cavill reloads his arms mid-fight and somehow grows a pocket and half a beard in the same scene. What the fuck? I keep finding more of these. This one is a cat. I don't know how this one is working, but the bots are eating this shit up. I guess, man. We got to start making these for you. I suppose. Next up. Albanian Prime Minister Edi Rama announces his AI minister, Dila, is pregnant and will give birth to 83 AI kids. The AI kids will serve as assistants to each of the 83 members of the Socialist Party of Albania. Congratulations. Honestly, they told me I couldn't get the computer pregnant. I told them, you aren't trying hard enough. You can do it. I think the miracle of artificial intelligence is incredible. Thank you. Did he fuck the AI? Yes. Yeah, he did. What do you want me to say? Yes, of course. Obviously. Next up. Dude, this one's unbelievable. Breaking. Massive drone show in Lugano, Switzerland deemed better than China and with better memes. I choose to believe this is AI. This has got to be AI. I believe it's AI. If it was 6'7", it would be funny. We got to agree. If it's not AI, Swedish century of humiliation. What can we say other than that? Soy-occupied sky. All right, couple more. First up, this. Democrats are required to open the government. They keep saying Republicans are in charge of government. We aren't.
The Democrats are required to open the government. They keep saying Republicans are in charge of government. We aren't. Not in the Senate. 60 votes control the Senate, not a bare majority. And so point number one, Democrat votes are required to open the government. Point the
Oh, then they aren't either, right? I don't know, man. It's just so fucking crazy that this isn't over. It's been like a month of the government being shut down. Things are about to start hitting the fan. Come on, man. Next up. This one's really good. I need you to watch this. I picked up 10 separate vocal stems from this one fucking video. POV, the AI interview goes wrong.
Monday. Monday.
Monday?
Mondays.
What? Oh, Monday.
Monday.
Monday?
What? Mondays. True rock stars work on Mondays.
Sounds great, Monday.
Yes, it sounds great, Monday. I love Mondays.
Yay, Mondays. Monday rhymes with book.
Yay, Monday. Monday rhymes with book. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for.
Thanks for. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Have a good, and bye.
Have a good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What is happening? Bye, Bertie.
Goodbye.
Bye, Dave.
Bye, night, bye.
Let's touch base.
Let's touch base.
Let's touch Monday.
Monday.
Okay, Monday.
Okay, Monday.
Okay, I see you.
Okay, I see you. I see you, girl.
I see you too, girly.
Good. I think we're ready for deployment. Fired off. They want to fuck, right? I see you, girl. What if she was like, you can't be talking like that, white baby. I see you, girl. I see you too, girly. Haha. Oh, man. Not great. Next up. Travis Kelce is teaming up with an activist group to invest in and revive Six Flags. I love that this is like what he's interested in. It's so on brand. It's like, you know what? That is what I would expect him to be interested in. You know what? Sure. Works fine for me. Not gonna lie, I went to a Six Flags over the summer and I need it. All right, next up.
6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. 61, 61, 61, 61, 61. Six one, 61, 61. Spartans what?
Honestly, I'm in. Sure. Next up. All right, we're going to conclude with the Ludwig stuff. So, folks, Hassan and his dog gate continues on. We will never stop talking about the fucking dog that did or did not get electrocuted. I know what you're saying. How? Apparently, we have nothing better to do. Government shuts down and we're like, fuck it. We're doing the dog shocking thing. I will repeat this. If you believe that Hassan shocked his dog, you are dumber than dirt. You can be made to believe anything. You are a flat earther waiting to happen. Secondly, I want to get out in front of the haters because last time I said this, people were like, you love Hassan. You're a huge Hassan fan. I categorically disavow Hassan in every context. Why? Because Danny subscribes to him, and he should be giving me that money. I do not watch Hassan. I am not a stream lurker. When he blew up in like 2016 for the anti-Hillary videos, I was like, that guy's really annoying. All right? Now let's watch this friend of his, Ludwig, talk about the collar.
Do I think Hassan shocks his dog? I have no...
Oh my God, this is too quiet.
Do I think Hassan shocks his dog? I have no fucking clue. I think he lied about having a shock collar. I think he 100% had a shock collar based off what's on my For You page. Maybe I'm getting psyoped.
Okay, first off, do not believe what is on your For You page.
He's adamant that he hasn't shocked her. But that 100% is a shock collar, as a fact. I feel like that shit is 100% a shock collar. But I got no clue. And I think when you come in and you say, oh no, you're going to get the Hassan call now, I think like you are like genuinely pathetic. Like you are still pretending to live in a universe where it is like brave to speak out against Hassan, as if that is not like the popular side to be on. Truly, I think it's pathetic. Do I think...
Okay. So he's 100% sure it's a shock collar. Let's actually go to a couple hours later in which he says this.
Okay. I have to say one more thing. Because the one thing I'm trying to do is over anything else, and I want to, I haven't been able to do this for that long, but just genuinely speak honestly. Like usually I just try to avoid some shit. Eventually all shit subsides, just focus on making content, whatever. But I want to make sure if I know something, speak honestly. After my stream, I got close-up pictures of the shock collar. On my mother's life. I didn't see prongs. I'm pretty sure it's a vibrate collar. So
wait a minute. But he was 100% sure it was a shock collar. Now he's saying it's not a shock. Who am I supposed to believe?
So maybe I should have said 99% sure instead of 100. I'm not making any other comments about whether he has a shock collar, has shocked her.
I like this also. There's 2 minutes left, so...
Whatever. I never made a comment saying he shocked her to begin with, but I just genuinely saw a picture of it after. It did have tape, and the tape was, I think it was covering or had his phone number on it or some shit. That's what the tape was. I think it was like covering a written... And I saw pictures on my mother's life. I saw a picture of it. Perhaps he went out and bought one. Perhaps he went...
Oh, he's going to be like, wait a minute. He bought one, and it was a shock collar. Let's get to the third position here.
Went out and bought one, and this was a ruse to fool me, perhaps. Stop farming it. I'm not farming it, but like I genuinely saw it. So it's like, am I supposed to sit here and not say I saw it?
I love how dumb people are getting. It's great, man. It's so crazy. They're so fucking stupid. They watch some shit on their FYP from someone named like Aryan Super Soldier 1488. They're like, well, that was a pretty rigorous scientific analysis. I feel like I can come to the right conclusion. I am 100% sure it's a shock collar. Then they have a they see something else on their FYP from someone who was like, Mao didn't go far enough, 1917, and they're like, actually, I think it wasn't a shock collar. I can now say with 100% certainty it was not a shock collar. Hey, here's something you could say. Nothing!
Because I saw this after I did the stream. Should I lie? Should I lie and say I didn't? I don't love this shit, bro. I'm just genuinely sitting here as a human. I saw it with my own eyes. And I went on live saying that it was a shock collar. So now I'm saying I saw it with my own eyes. On my life, I saw it. I would be.
Okay, you can't be talking like that, white baby. Why is he doing that? All my life I saw that. On my mama and my whoa, boy. Dial it back.
I think bitch made if I didn't see some shit.
Bitch made? White people don't say bitch made. Who told you how to say bitch made, Ludwig?
If I saw some shit and I was too scared to say it. All this for Hassan. I do not rock with him. This is not me defending him in any way.
Rock with him. Why does he talk like this now? What the fuck? Am I crazy? Am I going out of my mind? Okay, maybe I'm being racist.
I just saw some shit and I'm not trying to lie on somebody's name. I do not care.
It sounds like millennial doing Zoomer.
Outside of that. But I saw it! On my life, I saw it.
Bay Area speak?
There was no tape covering prongs or no shit. I saw it. Was it a bait and switch? Maybe. But I saw it. I don't think I got radicalized, although I do fall for fake news.
Incredible sentence, by the way. I don't think I got radicalized, but I do fall for tricks. I'm very easily trickable. One time I saw a guy at a bridge. He told me to answer his riddles 3. He had no riddles. He just wanted my money.
I know as a fact I fall for fake news because I told Cutie today that Disneyland is removing all villains from their parks.
He's literally falling for like Babylon Bee headlines. That's unbelievable. Is everyone on the planet just dumb as bricks now? What is going on?
And I sent her the article, and then she sent me back, "You're a boomer falling for fake news." And then she sent me like a Snopes debunk article because that was just a lie. It was just a lie.
That's so funny. All right, I know you all are waiting on my opinion. You're like, Joseph, I now that you've heard this incredible new information, where do you stand on Hassan's dog collar gate? Joseph, we need to hear your position on Hassan's dog collar gate. Did he shock the collar or did he not shock the collar? Is the collar a shock collar? Is the dog even a dog? Is it a human in a dog costume? Let me tell you this. Thus ends Freaks.